we have a special guest today. I'm so honored to actually to introduce her. She's been one of the pillars of the region, the Taguig region. And when I found out that she was actually visiting us to make a special announcement, so honored that this was her first time to attend our meeting, with me at the helm. So I'd like to introduce you to the Executive Director of the BNI Taguig region, recognized globally and our guiding light in the region, none other than Executive Director Ms. Judee Quiazon. Judee?
Yes, great morning, everyone. Hello, Architect Jean. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. It is actually my pleasure to be with you today. I am so honored to be with Barangay GRiT. So many celebrations. Congratulations to our renewing referral partners. Welcome to our new members. So many referrals and close businesses happening. And of course, warm welcome to our dear visitors. So it's raining referrals and closed business today, huh? Oh, would you like a typhoon of referrals and closed business? All right. How would you like some more? Because for today, I'd like to share with you the secrets to building a powerful network that brings endless referrals. Would you like to know the secret? Okay, so here goes. But first, I'd like to remind everyone that we are not a membership organization or a business networking organization. So many people attend networking events, business networking events, exchanging business cards, and then later on you receive those spam emails, right? We do business networking, and we are a referral marketing organization, and that means we generate referrals for each other, and referrals are all about relationships. And when we talk about relationships, of course we build relationships, and we make sure that we nurture them, right? And I love the education moment of Coach Jimbo this morning about, how wide or how deep. And it's really all about building that relationship. And that's why we participate in networking events, to build relationships. And then later on, the sales will come, your potential clients, potential referral sources. And sometimes that's where you get your potential leaders in your organizations as well, right? Or potential suppliers. And of course, at this age, social networks are connecting people at a faster pace and at a larger scale that has never been experienced before. And actually, before initiating any business contact, people are actually routinely carrying out background checks on individuals and also in your company's respective company profile, just to check that you are who you say you are, right? So they check out reviews. Are you credible? Can you be trusted? Okay. So that's why here in BNI, we always remind everyone that, we perform our due diligence as well when transacting business. Okay, because sometimes people appear to have likable qualities, but that's the same. Some fraudulent people with fraudulent schemes appear likable as well, right? But yeah, but it's very important to really build relationship, because trust comes with deep relationships, and that's how we get better businesses as well. And so, to increase the number of referrals we receive, we need to analyze our network. What is the status of your network? So, probably you've heard about this tool already for those who are BNI members. But for our visitors, VCP stands for Visibility, Credibility, and Profitability. And that's explained in the Networking Like a Pro book by our founder, Dr. Ivan Meissner. But it's actually a property of Business Network International, licensed to Ascentive. So go ahead and check out those companies. So when we talk about visibility, so I'd like to share with you a different spin to visibility. Visibility, so without looking at your chapter roster or here in your participants list or in your Viber groups, how many names and their companies can you recall in 60 seconds? All right, just 60 seconds. And here's the good thing about it. If I ask the people not in this room to do the same exercise, will your name be on their list as well? And chances are a large number of our contacts that we added in our social media platform, they may not remember us. And guess what? We don't remember them either. Do you recognize that? You open up your Facebook and then you think, where did I meet this person again? All right. But okay, let's go to credibility. So now think about the people in the credibility stage. These are the people who knows you and trust you, so that that's why they do business with you. So now I'd like you to think about people who referred you to his or her network in the past 6 months, right? And the level of trust actually is determined by the type of contacts that he or she will share to you. So the higher level of trust means better opportunities. So who are these people? Think about it, because we'll be using it in the next exercise. Okay, now let's go to profitability. So these are the people who knows you and trust you, just like the credibility stage, but that credibility stage is actually on a passive mode. This time, these people are actively working to generate referrals for you. So they are very proactive in generating business for you. So who are these people who are consistently creating referrals for you? They are not waiting for things to happen. And chances are you actually have a high level of frequency in terms of interacting with them. And there is a strong mutual relationship. That's why you understand each other's preferences already, or even in idiosyncrasies, right? So who are these people? Okay, so recalling all of those things, right? So our definition for profitability, they've been consistently generating business or referrals for you. Put them in your profitability column, all right? And then think about the people who have given you referrals for the past 6 months, and then write their names in the credibility column. And the rest, just put them in your visibility column, right? Okay, but this exercise will take you a while. So I encourage you to do this exercise after this meeting. Go through your contacts who are in the profitability stage, in the credibility stage, and in the visibility stage. Okay, I'd like to introduce you to this concept of referability degree. So we'd like to help understand the nature of our network. So the credibility contacts plus the profitability contacts in relation to your contacts is actually your referability degree. And this is from the Networking Quotient book by Paulo Corsi and YP Lai. So it gives you an idea how referable are you inside your personal network, and how many people are generating business for you. And should you consider expanding your network or just deepen the current relationships? Well, this is a very important formula to remember, and this gives you an idea how much of your network is actually working for you, and is it the right size to generate a large number of business opportunities, right? So if I use the previous example, let's say for example, there you go. So in our previous example, if I think about my profitability, so that's 3 plus 5 in the credibility, I made it just 20, so it's easier to compute. All right, so that's 8 divided by 20 of my entire contacts. That's 40%. Okay, 40% referability degree. That means 60% has yet to bring me referrals. So what happens if it's below 50%? Well, that means, well, like what Coach Jimbo mentioned, well, it's about deepening that relationship, building that relationship. And we have the gains exchange, which was shared earlier. And I see a lot of posts about master connectors. It's us being the top of mind, because as business owners, we can actually help solve problems. So, how can we help? And then we help as much as we can. We are master connectors. And every meeting is a meeting with our most valued customer, right? And what happens if your referability degree is above 50%? Okay, of course, we constantly do networking and expand our network, right? But this is just analyzing our network. So when it is above 50%, then that means, wow, then all the more that we need to have more effort in expanding our network. So what is your target market? And we invest time in networking, maybe going to events we've never been, and participating in discussion groups, book clubs, and make sure we actively participate. All right. So that's our referability degree. Yes, that's right. And you know what? The global market is evolving. So with technology, even the smaller companies have the expansion opportunities that's not previously available to them. The world is now in our fingertips. And good news because Ben Cian is one of our international relations ambassadors, and we are actually working with Qatar and many other countries, partnering with them for more business opportunities. Of course, focusing on quality. But how do you tell if your network is the right size to generate referrals for you? Well, if I grow my 40% earlier referability degree to 90% or even 100, will that be enough? Will that be a sustainable source of business? Well, I only have 20 in my example, so that's not enough. So our recommendation is to keep it at 100. Okay, 100 people actively supporting you and generating business for you. Okay, so the networking quotient, so this is the formula: credibility contacts plus the profitability contacts. That means you now have a stronger network to help generate continuous source of referrals and business opportunities for you. Well, just a quick reminder, it is not a race. Okay, it is in fact a slow process that must be done with proper care. And so I invite you to review your referability degree and your networking quotient after this meeting. And the only limit is your ability to nurture relationships in your network. Because remember, your network is your net worth. So, how valuable and referable are you? Good morning, Barangay Grit, and I'm so happy to be visiting you today. Thank you.
Thank you.